Hey Capricorn, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of June 2023. Now, if this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome. I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my tie-dye tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot. And then I will close out your reading with a Star Seed Oracle card, Capricorn. All right, hold on. I see a card. Do you see it? It looks like there's a card flipped over. Yes. Interesting. But that's all good. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. What do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, abundance, for the month of June 2023. All right, we've got a little bit more cards than we need, but that's okay. All right, so looks like there's going to be the start of something new, or things are going to like stabilize for you in a very interesting way, especially as it relates to your money, Capricorn. Okay, this first card here is the card of stability and foundation. So if something has been feeling unstable as it relates to your money, understand that when we move into this new month of June, things will stabilize and will kind of settle down for you. Okay, next up we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's a really good card. It's the good luck card. Things really turn and shift in your favor, probably unexpectedly. You didn't see it coming. You're in the right place at the right time. It's serendipity in all aspects with this card. So understand that June is probably going to be a very lucky month for you, Capricorn, especially the beginning of June. So this is exciting. Get ready and yeah, keep your eyes and ears open because it's going to be a lot of unexpected good things coming your way. Next up, we have the Knight of Wands. That's support and assistance as it relates to your work or your career. So don't be surprised if someone wants to help you, connect with you, partner with you, or if somebody gives you something. Maybe they could give you some new equipment or tools so you can do your job better. Whatever the case may be, you're going to be supported as it relates to your work. Now, we also have that Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is a card that talks about balancing the budget. So make sure that you are paying attention to your finances and that you are tracking everything. You really want to have a clear idea about what is coming in and what is going out as it relates to your finances. This is really good because it can help you really get a lot of clarity about where you are and how far you are from where you want to be. That way you can create a plan, you can create a system, and you can create a strategy to get there in a faster, more fluid way. We have this Ace of Swords. Now, this is always a good card because it talks about breakthroughs, but it also talks about really having the courage to cut away something that is getting in your way. Now, I do believe that when I see this card, it means that there is something that you are releasing and it's making space for what it is that you want. Now, this is a conscious decision. This is not something that just happens kind of airy-fairy. This is something that you clearly decide to let go of, or you decide to move towards something and say yes to something, and indirectly that says, or you're saying no to something else. So remember, when you say yes to something, you're always saying no to something else. But I do think this is a conscious decision that you're making. You're making a breakthrough, a personal and a financial breakthrough, to really achieve something different than what you currently have now. Now, a lot of the cards have been getting this seven, or a lot of the signs have been getting this Seven of Swords card in the reverse. Now, this is a great card to see in the reverse because it talks about a wrong being corrected, a wrong being righted. Now, the examples that I always use is like if someone stole something from you, the item gets returned or you get paid back. If someone made a mistake, the mistake gets corrected. If someone lied to you, the truth comes out and the truth gets exposed. It's one of those things where a wrong gets corrected. It's a beautiful card. It's also the card of, karma being repaid. If someone does something to you, trust me, they're not getting away scot-free, even if you can't see it. So that card really confirms that whatever was done to you in a wrong way, it will be righted. It will be corrected, especially something as it relates to your money. All right, let's continue on. We've got the Judgment card. We've also got this Four of Pentacles. Now, that Judgment card is a card of personal development, which I find interesting because I think a lot of us are trying to be better versions of ourselves, right? We're all trying to learn how to have the things we want. You know, if we want to be successful, we're trying to learn how to be a successful business person or how to be a success in our careers. So the Judgment card really talks about rebirthing who you are so you can become who you want to be. Now, a lot of times this happens with a coach or a mentor. Sometimes it happens when you take a class and you learn something different or you learn more about something specific. So it's really about self-improvement, personal development, and doing the inner work to really change who you are so you can become who you want to be, okay? Next up, we have that Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card of holding on to the money. Now, sometimes this is good, sometimes this is bad. But if there is an opportunity for you to invest, to do something better, or if you have to spend money to make money, this card is telling you you need to do that. Sometimes you need to invest in yourself, right, in order to, you know, make the money you want to make or run the business you want to run. I can't remember, was it... I can't remember that speaker. Oh, it was Earl Nightingale. He talks about, you know, in order to get the heat, you have to put the wood in first, right? So everything's going to cost us something. If we want something, we're going to have to pay in some kind of a way first, right? So if it's making more money, if it's buying something at the store, whatever the case, we have to pay first in order to receive. Now, it doesn't always mean you have to pay, you know, literally in money, but you are going to have to give something first in order to get. Next up, we have that Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is feeling a little discouraged, and I see it next to this Five of Wands. So these two cards here talk about feeling a little discouraged and a little frustrated. Understand that this is only temporary, and it's actually normal, a normal part of the journey, especially when you're trying to make more money, become more successful, all those things. Everybody doesn't have a perfect day every day. It's not always rainbows and lollipops. We all have our moments, but understand they do not last forever. They are only temporary, and as long as you keep going and you don't stop, you will succeed and you will win. Finally, we have that High Priestess. That's the card of divine intuition, listening to your higher self, trusting that you are being divinely guided and led to exactly what it is that you want, and also having the courage to take action when you get those I guess divine nudges of some sort, right? So really trusting your higher power, trusting yourself, and know that your intuition is on point. All right, see, this gets corrected right here. All right. Okay, Capricorn, so as we move into the second half of the month, you've got some really good news about something being stopped or eliminated. Usually it's something money related when I do these money readings. So it could be a bill gets paid off, or maybe a monthly fee or something gets discontinued. Whatever it is, it's good. Next up, we got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is the card of lavish extravagance and abundance and overindulgence. We have to be very careful. You know, investing in yourself is great, but you don't want to, it's like you want to be reasonable, right? Don't over, you know, invest. You know, don't spend, you know, $50,000 for a coaching program that you know is probably fantastic, but you really can't afford that, right? You don't want to, you know, be crazy with, you know, investing or spending on yourself. I guess that's the best way to put it. We also have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is a card of emotional intelligence, also emotional maturity. When we see her, it means that she is taking care of her own feelings first, which I think is a good thing. But she's not allowing that to kind of cloud her judgment and get in the way of doing what needs to be done. We also have the Magician. When I see the Magician in the reverse here, that's telling me that you're not using all the resources available to you. You have exactly what you need in order to achieve the life and dreams that you desire. However, you may not be using everything that's available to you. Now, this could be tools, it could be relationships, it could be knowledge, experience. It could be using social media that you have access to, free and clear, but, you know, for whatever reason, maybe you're afraid to put yourself out there. Now, remember, we have everything we need. We just may not have the courage or the confidence to tap into certain things. But understand that whatever you want, there's a way for you to get it with the things you have access to right this very second. We also have the Nine of Wands. We talked about that. Feeling discouraged. See, it turns around within the following week, so you don't have to worry about that. We also have the Hangman. Now, the Hangman is a card of procrastination and sometimes stagnation, but this is a conscious decision. So where are you choosing not to take action? And is that choice costing you money? Now, this is something we all have to kind of go through. This isn't unique to you, Capricorn. Everybody has this happen at some point along their journey. But, you know, be aware that sometimes you can get in your own way and that you have to really make a conscious decision not to let that happen. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of June 2023. All right, so as we close out your reading, Capricorn, this is pretty cool here. We've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords means that you kind of abruptly eliminate something that no longer serves you. Now, maybe you could have done it in a better way, but you see that something just had to go, and so you take action, and you don't care who agrees, who disagrees. You don't care about other people's feelings. Now, and sometimes we have to be ruthless like that. Sometimes, especially when it comes to our money and business, sometimes you just have to do what needs to be done and let the chips fall where they may. So it looks like you're going to be in that type of situation towards the end of the month, Capricorn. Don't make any apologies for it, because as long as you're taking care of your well-being, especially your financial well-being, I don't think that you need to cater to somebody's hurt feelings. And I'm not saying to be insensitive, but I am saying to take care of your needs first. Next up, we have the Ten of Cups. Now, this tells me that that's actually going to work out really well. The Ten of Cups is a positive card. Doesn't matter how it shows up in the readings. It just means it's to a lesser degree if it shows up in the reverse. So this is the happiness, joy, celebration card. So once you do that, looks like things are going to work out. Maybe not everybody's going to be happy, but they will accept you doing what you need to do. We also have the King of Wands. This is you attracting attention from someone who potentially wants to hire you or work with you. Could be a manager, could be a potential client, but someone definitely has their eye on you and they're very impressed with what you do and how you do it. Next up, we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of feeling a little, maybe sad, and feeling a little I don't want to say emotional, but maybe emotional is a good way to put it. But it's you feeling a little bit sad, maybe even a little bit guilty for, something that you did. Now, it could be this here, but it could also be that maybe you feel like you missed out on something. Maybe there was an opportunity you didn't act on quick enough and you feel like you missed out. But here, I'm here to tell you that this happens to all of us. And opportunities, while some may come and go, there will always be another one on the horizon. So just keep doing what you're doing, stay focused, and understand that things will work out. I feel like I really need to say that. Things will work out for you, Capricorn. I understand things get frustrating, things get challenging, but you have to know and you have to trust and believe that things will work out for you. Finally, we got the Knight of Cups. Now, this is a beautiful card because it means someone literally shows up to rescue you, or someone shows up to help you. Someone offers you something, someone gives you something, someone helps you in a way that you need it and in the perfect timing. Someone shows up and they literally are your knight in shining armor. They come, with an offer or with a gift that will bless you exponentially. So it's one of those things where you just have to stay open and receptive, because there is somebody out there who truly cares about you and wants to help you in the best way possible. So Capricorn, you have a beautiful month. You have a lot of things happening. And I also believe that there's a lot of changes and you making some big decisions that really impact your finances in the most beautiful, blessed, and monumental ways. And I still feel like there's some of you who feel discouraged. But like I said, I want you to know that things will work out. Okay, Capricorn, I feel like there's someone out there who really needs a virtual hug. Someone who really needs to know that things are going to be okay. Okay? So let's go ahead and close out your reading with the Star Seed Oracle card. Now this, I've never gotten this one before. This one says, the golden children. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Very powerful. I think this is something to tap into, Capricorn. You might find some peace kind of going within, connecting with your inner child, and really embracing your rare gifts. All right, Capricorn, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.